Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Antidote podcast, the cure for all your podcast needs. My name is Anthony Salic, and you're probably wondering to yourself, Anthony, why are you wearing that same green shirt? Is probably the first question that's on your mind. And listen, you've probably seen me wear this green shirt probably 1,000 times, and I'll probably wear it for another 1,000 times. But I thought it was a special occasion. So the next big question, I know you guys are probably thinking, what are you doing in this little room or in this place that you're in? This isn't your room, and this isn't something that we're familiar with. So what's going on? So as I stated before in the beginning, this is my brand new podcast, actually my new podcast called the Antidote Podcast, the cure for all your podcast needs. Don't judge the title. It's a working title, but it's probably going to be the permanent title. So just shut up and deal with it. So what am I doing here in this room? So I guess we should sort of explain to yourself. This is the podcast that pretty much is going to be a whatever podcast. We're going to, we'll get on to it's sort of hard to, because this is like my second time doing this, but it's going to be sort of difficult because I never really done a full-on introduction, but I should explain everything as well. This is only going to be about a 10, 15 minute, 20 minute video. So, but this is the first episode. Technically, this is the first episode. I did another test before all this, but this is the first technical episode. First episode. So, what am I doing in here? Well, the room that you can see me in, this is my personal studio. So for the last, I don't know, I guess we'll just jump right on in. For the last 2 months, I've been turning my old shed that just housed a bunch of shit into a nice personal little studio for me to do a podcast in. And I thought, that's pretty cool. So now I'm here, and literally took me about, I don't know, 2 months to turn my old shed into this nice, beautiful studio. As you can see, it has a gray wall. You can see this round table with a blue tabletop, and this is again, this is my first episode after the test that I just did. I'm pretty much just doing this just to test the audio levels and to test everything else. But with that said and done, so I turned my old shed into this personal studio, and now I am back here to do this podcast that I've been wanting to do, as I said, called The Antidote. And so you're probably thinking to yourself, okay, so we get that you're in a new room, and we get that you're wearing the same green shirt, but why are you doing this? Well, after, I don't know, when was the last time that I uploaded to this channel? Let me see. I got my phone right now. Again, this is an unscripted, all-out podcast. Just, doing whatever I want. Okay, so the last thing that I posted was 2 months ago. So, okay, not that bad. I'm probably about to hit 3. And, so, literally, the last time I posted a video is when I started working to turn this old place into a personal studio, and now I'm here. And as you can see, I don't want to sound arrogant, but I think I did a pretty good job. Turning this whole place into a studio. Got AC, electricity, lights, everything. And hold on, give me a second. So you're probably wondering, okay, so you got a new podcast. So what's up with that? Well, after a lot of deep thought and, thinking, I just decided, you know what? There's nothing I love more to do in this world than to just sit around and talk about the crazy shit that goes on in this world. To be honest, that really is it. Really is it. And I love, my passion in life is filming, editing, producing, publishing, all that type of crazy stuff, recording. So I decided, you know what? Might as well take this into, might as well go all out with this podcast. And so I decided, you know what? Let's just go for it. So I'm standing right here doing this, a little bit nervous, but I'm also very excited. Um, you probably noticed that. Wow. So again, we're getting into it. You probably noticed that there's a lot of empty space. If you're watching this on video, by the way, you'll probably notice that there's a lot of empty space over here for some reason. And that reason is because this will not just be a one person podcast. It will be multiple people. As a matter of fact, multiple guests will be on this podcast. As of right now, I do have plans for who I am going to put on this podcast, but that's for another day. The next episode, and pretty much every episode going forward, will involve some type of guest, whether it be one guest or two guests or who knows, however. I do plan on having three people on while I do a podcast, so that'll be pretty fun. And as for the most part, I'm just really excited to get back into doing this, man. This is so cool. I haven't recorded like anything seriously and like I say about over a year, because like I'm looking at my old videos and all of these are just goofy as hell. Like I just did these just cuz. But like the last time that I really took this seriously was like, I don't even know, man. It was a long time ago. Actually, right now, what time is it? Oh, it's 4:24. All right, perfect. But yeah, I'm recording this on a Friday night, or on a Friday afternoon, and yeah, no, I'm just here, just chilling. So going forward with this, what should you expect? I guess is the bigger question. Um, First of all, more people than me, and I don't know, just a bunch of random stuff. I mean, the reason why I'm doing this podcast is because, again, one, I love producing and I love doing all this stuff. So a podcast is a great way. But two, I just have so much stuff that I want to talk about, not just to the people that I care about, but to the world. And I figured, hey, might as well bring a podcast up front in what I'm trying to do. So yeah, this is pretty much just a test. First episode, but it's also like a test episode because I haven't edited in so long. So I'm going to have to do all this junk again. I'm gonna have to go back into Premiere, and I'm gonna have to, do all this stuff again. But I'm really, really excited. I am gonna bring people on, as I said already, and we're just gonna have a fun time, just a good time. And I don't think I have anything else besides that before I go on to the next part. I don't know. Oh, if you guys hear any sort of like static or any like other background noises, try to ignore it. I'm working on getting a sound. Well, I'm trying to get rid of the echo actually that's in this room, but I'm gonna have to buy a couple stuff. So the podcast will get better and better over time as we continue to move forward on. But I'm so excited, man. I don't know. This is what else? Hold on. I have a couple of notes here that I was gonna look at. I got my computer here because my computer is the thing that's capturing all the audio, and then the camera there is the one that's getting the video format. But so right now I'm working on getting the podcast available on all of the podcasting sites. So you have things such as YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and there's a couple other more, but I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna address that in the next episode once I start to finally get everything ready. Because right now I'm currently like creating, like after, like before I started and like after I'm gonna edit this video, I'm literally like creating the brand new podcast. I'm working on uploading it. I'm trying to find a distribution for all this because I want this podcast to be heard everywhere. Pretty much. Hold up. Give me a second. I haven't talked. I haven't talked in a long time, and forever. Oh, and for those of you who are watching this on video, and you're probably wondering what the hell is this bag? This is just a bag of a bunch of wires, and this is just a box for the sound because I control the sound through here. So this only controls the sound that I hear. So like I can literally just hear nothing, or I can hear myself. So you probably wouldn't get that effect. But yeah, I'm really excited. I think I've already said that like 200 times already on how excited. Like no, like I'm genuinely like like doing this is what uh, like doing this podcast is what makes me excited for what the future holds. And I'm just like I can't really describe it, but like this is a passion, and everyone has a passion in this world, and this is basically my passion. So I know I haven't, I just, I could have easily just came on and said I got a new podcast, check it out, but I really wanted to go like, explain everything, explain how we're doing all of this, and sort of explaining who I am. And if you're listening to this for the first time, hello. And if you're watching this on any YouTube, please feel free to subscribe, hit that like button as usual. Leave a comment down below telling me how you think. I don't care what you say. If it's good, if it sucks, if I should leave this earth, if I should continue on with this project, I don't care. Say whatever you want. I'm open to people's opinions. And if you are on a podcast app, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, the other ones, feel free to leave a review, whether it's positive or negative. As long as you leave feedback, that lets me know on how I'm doing. And, hopefully I could do something different to maybe improve it. So we'll see as time goes on. As I said, this is only a testing episode. This is only a test for episode 1, which is, I guess it's quite appropriate for me. But no, actually, I'm looking at my camera right now. My camera's about to die. So I guess this is a sign to maybe close things off. I don't even know how long I've been going for. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. So I don't know. I got this soundproof thing that goes on the microphone. I could try to put it on the microphone. Nah, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Checking my phone. Yeah, like I said, this is only a test, but I'm still going to count this as the first episode because I know that I'm going to go through the whole process of editing and uploading. So I might as well make this the first episode. As goofy as I look, this is going to be the first episode. So, hold on. I'm trying to think. So, yeah. Now, scheduling-wise, I don't have an exact schedule for this podcast. So I'm pretty sure for the beginning it's not going to be a weekly podcast. I doubt that. I got a whole lot of stuff I want to do, and I think that as a person who only edits, like I don't have a team of editors, so if I want to do more things, I'm going to have to prioritize on those things as well, but I also want to work on the podcast. But the podcast isn't going to be a weekly thing, not now, but I hope it could be. I hope that, I don't know, maybe on a Friday or on a Saturday or on a Sunday, sometime in the weekend, I can make this into a weekly thing. But as of right now, there is no certain next episode is coming out next week. No, we don't have that yet. Maybe as I get better at doing all this editing and publishing, maybe it will become a weekly thing. But I'll let you guys know. But as of right now, this is pretty much just going to be a random schedule. But if you do want to know whenever something gets uploaded, feel free to follow me on my Instagram at Anthony22Salic. And every time I upload a podcast or a YouTube video, I just post a picture, and I post a story saying, oh, that I uploaded a new video. So if you guys want to get notified of whenever I do post something, feel free to follow my Instagram. And one more time, it's Anthony22Salic, ANTONY22SALIC. And I'm pretty sure that's my thing on Snapchat and Twitter too. So if you guys want to go check out those, you can definitely do that. I appreciate the follow if you do follow. But I think that's pretty much it for the most part. So the next episode will be with more people. Don't worry. Like I said, this is going to be the only one that I'm going to be in. Every other episode, I want to have a guest because I'll get more topics out of that. I'll get more time out of that. And as for time, this first episode is short, but the next one, I hope it will be somewhere between 45 minutes to plus that. plus 45 minutes. I mean, listen, if podcasters can get millions of views on like 2 or 3 hour podcasts, I feel confident that I can at least do something similar to that. Not view wise, but at least time wise. But yes, I think that pretty much covers it. Is there anything else that I want to cover? Oh, the microphone. I forgot about this, but a lot of you guys aren't gonna care. I got the Shure SM7B microphone. Hold on, let me try to twist it like that. Can you guys see it? If not, I gotta lift it up. For the people who are listening to this on audio form, this probably isn't gonna benefit you, but for me, or for the people who are watching this on YouTube, it will. Give me a second. Also, this is why I don't want to do a solo podcast. Whenever I want to drink water, like if I want to drink water, you're gonna have to wait for me to take a sip. If I have other people, then I can drink water while they talk. So, but for the people who are watching this on YouTube, I have the Shure SM7B microphone. I know probably not a lot of people are gonna care about this, but let me just quickly gloss over it. Shure SM7B microphone. This is just a normal mic stand that I got on Amazon for like $12, and I'm connecting this to a mixer, and then the mixer connects to a headphone. What is it? 4-way headphone amplifier, so that allows me to attach the headphones to it, and I can literally have like 3 microphones attached to this if I wanted to, or I can add like 2 more, which is what I'm gonna be doing after this podcast is finished. But yeah, so I'm like I said, I'm quickly brushing through everything because I'm not gonna, I don't want to be here and explain everything. That would take an hour. I'm gonna sprinkle in everything that I'm doing as the podcast comes on. So one day I might talk about how we made this studio, or one day I might talk about how I set it up, how I set up all the equipment, or one day I might talk about like why I decided to do a podcast called The Antidote, the cure for all your podcast needs, stuff like that. Again, I'm just quickly going over everything, and as time goes on and as more episodes come out, we will be doing all the other stuff that I know you guys will probably enjoy. So yeah, so I'm quickly gonna end it right off. This is a problem with doing an unscripted podcast. There's a problem with it. I don't even know like what I'm gonna say, and like at the moment, I'm just like, talk about this, talk about that, talk about this, talk about that. But let me see. Anything else? No. So like I said, there's gonna be a random scheduling. So schedule is not final. If I do end up coming with a good schedule, I'll let you guys know. But if you are new here, or if you're watching this, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Good or bad, I'm open to all opinions. And yeah. And here's to a good future. I don't have like a shot. I don't drink, so here's to a good future, everybody. And yeah. So I will see you all next time, and have a good day.